Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So for today's Trading Weekly recap, we have so much to cover, so let's jump right into the agenda. First, we are going to cover the market performance. Then, how did I perform in the market? Any upcoming news for May 22nd till the 26th. And then lastly, any promotional deals that are happening right now. So starting off with the cherry on top of this video, it's going to be the shout out of the week. And this shout out is actually going out to all of you out there, all 563 subscribers. And for those that have not subscribed yet, you're just a viewer, don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to you guys. Your massive support over the last couple of months and even this past 2 weeks has been insane. I was not expecting that. As a content creator, I just want to put out things that I can relate to and just some honest pieces about my journey. And you guys are just absolutely killing it. So thank you guys for your love. I appreciate it. I don't know how else to say that. And so with that being said, I did release a 500 subscriber giveaway video last week. I left it out for a week so everyone's able to have enough time to join. It is ending tomorrow on May 20th, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I will link down below in the description how you can enter by clicking on that video, and then it's just a video on how you can enter this giveaway. So make sure you guys watch the 500 sub giveaway video after this Trading Weekly video is over, because like I said, we had so much to cover. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the rest of this video here. Starting off with the context of what happened this past week. We had so many speeches from Monday up until yesterday, just speeches left and right. On Thursday, we also had the jobless claims, and then today we had a conference between Powell and then the former Fed chairman. Now, if we pull up the 4-hour time frame on the NQ chart, you will see right off the bat we are absolutely bullish. Now, I had a 1-hour and a 4-hour trend line drawn earlier this week, but we essentially broke it when we approached Wednesday and Thursday, and we didn't even look back. So that was really insane to me. Looking at Sunday and Monday, we had a little bit of sideways action, but looking at the grand scheme of things now, it looks like it's just preparing for a bigger move. And then coming on to Monday into Tuesday morning, we had again another little bullish move, and then ending the Tuesday morning with a little bit of a retracement from what happened on Monday. And then on Tuesday overnight up until Wednesday morning, we had that crazy push into more supply zones. At this point, I was looking to see, because we weren't stopping on this bullish move here, I was looking to see if we are going to have any type of retracement of this entire move here, and also coming into a daily supply zone. Now, a daily supply zone, if you didn't know, is one of the stronger supply zones because it's a bigger time frame. The bigger the time frame, the stronger it is. But it didn't matter. The Bulls didn't care. The Bulls still took the reins, and then coming from overnight session of Wednesday up until Thursday, end of day, we just crushed it. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. It just ran through that daily supply zone like there's nobody else in the room. And this pink line you'll see is actually the high of day for Thursday when we opened the overnight session. So we just kept on running. It didn't stop. And then for August 2022, we actually had a previous highs. We didn't break it, actually. I thought we had broke it, but we didn't. So I'll show you that in just a second. But because we didn't break it, we actually had a failed area. So that was really interesting for me to see, because if we had broke and retested and took off higher, that could be for next week's possibility. But for this week, I think it's because we had that conference between Jay Powell and the former Fed chairman. That's what had that initial pullback. So here we are, having that little bit of a retracement based upon what they were saying. So some really crazy stuff. I'll pull up the weekly time frame just to show you guys how we stand compared to August 2022. As you can see, we didn't actually fully break over. We may have came close, but what I was really hoping to see was maybe a full break and then a retest of this area to make it a support zone, and then we could push higher, maybe even into 15,000s by end of month. But obviously that didn't happen. Maybe it's going to be a continued supply zone as it was before, because we obviously failed for a reason at this area, and it may be a further push down because a retracement of that full 2020-2021 year. It's possible, with how inflation's looking, bank system failures, and then even with our technical analysis, looking at the charts, the grand scheme of things, it's not looking the best, right? So with that being said, I feel like we might be in an overbought area. And for next week, I want to see maybe a little bit of a retracement going into part of maybe even half of the week, some retracement, and then maybe a further pushback to retest that high again to see if we can actually break over and retest to go to 14 even 15,000. Because usually end of month, every month so far, if you were to backtrack, you'll see that we've been ending on a green day. So that's how the markets like to typically end. That's how the reports like to end. So yeah, that is how the market performed. And how, as far as how I performed, honestly, I wish I could have done a little bit better. I gave myself a 7.5 out of 10. The reason being, starting off with the bad news first, I did lose my performance account, my 250,000 Lulu performance account. I had just got it to. I was sitting a little over $3,300 in profit, and it was a really solid day, first day on the account. Coming into today, I had a game plan, and long story short, I didn't stick to it, and that's probably one of the hardest things to really swallow is the fact that I don't stick to my plan, because that's something that I can control. And the fact that I didn't control myself to listen to what I had planned out for myself, it sucks. It really sucks. Definitely a learning experience. Needless to say, I was expecting a pullback today. I had specific targets of mine around 13, where we're at right now, I think 13.841 and even 13.9, but obviously that didn't happen. So it's all good. It is what it is, and it's just another experience, another learning under my belt, and hopefully coming into the next performance accounts that I receive, I will do better. But the good part of this entire week, the better news of the week, is that I did pass that 150K challenge account that had been posted on my YouTube channel. If you didn't watch that series yet, feel free to check it out. I have all 7 days up there, or at least 7 days of me trading on the account. And yeah, we did pass it, which was my first ever time passing a 150K on this channel. The first time I attempted in January, and you can see the obvious differences in how I trade, but definitely I could see a full circle of my progression. I'm just happy that I passed it. And then I also passed a few other evaluations too, so I'm looking forward to receiving those accounts, and I'm really trying to hone in on my psychological piece. I've mentioned it a few times now, but essentially my mindset. I need to think of this more like a job than I need to think of it any other way. I need to just be okay and happy and satisfied with where I'm at as far as intraday and even after, because I keep reaching for more, I keep looking for more, and then eventually that can lead me to not being happy with where I'm sitting at. And that's like one thing I need to be better at, is just being grateful as to what I have right now. So yeah, that is how I performed. And then now let's go ahead and go over the upcoming news for next week. I was about to skip over that. So for next week, the 22nd to the 20, okay, well, 22nd to the 26th right here. On Monday, we have a speech. Tuesday, more speeches, and then we have PMI numbers being released. So as of Tuesday until Friday, I'm expecting more volatility. Wednesday, we have speeches, and most importantly, we have the minutes of the FOMC meeting. Now, obviously, this is the FOMC minutes from the last time, but still definitely expect a little bit of movement because it's FOMC. It's always going to cause some type of volatility in the market. Thursday, we have initial jobless claims, more speeches, and then Friday, we have PCE as well as consumer sentiment. So just lots of things to really look out for, to also add some conviction as to why I'm thinking some bearish moves for next week, and then pushing into bullish because of end of month. All right, and then now let's go ahead and go over the promotional deals. So starting off with Apex Share Funding, 80% off lifetime, ends on May 31st, and it is recurring, so every month it will be 80% until you pass or cancel your evaluation subscription. And with every purchase you make for a reset or an evaluation, you are automatically entered into their 100K PA giveaways, and there's going to be 31 winners with a total of 40 PA accounts. With Bullinox, they actually just released a new deal today. It's going to end on May 21st, which is Sunday. It's 70% off the option 1 and option 2, 25K through the 100K accounts with code JESS70. Lulu Trading, a few of their promotions ended this week. First was their bundles, it ended on the 16th, and then today their competition, it ended today on the 19th. All the winners are posted on their Instagram, so feel free to check out who won. Really crazy profit numbers they have on the board, so shout out to everyone that won, and also shout out to everyone that participated. It's still crazy to me that people are able to make that kind of strides within 10 days of trading. So you guys are amazing. Keep up the great work. And then right now they have their practice account resets at 55% off. That's going to end on May 31st. 5 minimum trading days instead of 10 required. And then lastly, their one-time lifetime PA fee for any account size at only $119. And these 3 promotions end on May 31st. So some really, really good stuff going on with Lilu. I love Lilu too, because going back to the competition, that allows traders to really practice their strategy, practice, managing their emotions, managing their risk, and giving them a prize, an incentive, not only for joining Lilu, but also to see if they have what it takes to be able to take home the prize money. So it's cool to go head to head with other people, and every now and then a little competition to really push yourself to that next level can go a long way. So shout out to Lilu for that. And then lastly, we have TickTickTrader. They are having a flash sale that is happening right now until May 21st. Also, it's going to be 61% off the 25, 50, and 100K standard accounts. Now, using my code Jess, it will be applied automatically. But then also, once this flash sale does end on the 21st, up until May 31st, with my code again, code Jess, you'll get 50% off of these accounts. Does not apply to the 100K Express though. And then lastly, they do have all of their direct accounts. So the 25K direct account is a permanent staple on their website, $10 off with my code right here. Or you can take advantage of their promoted 50K and 10K direct accounts. These two accounts are going to be removed on May 31st. So you have, a couple more days to be able to take advantage of these direct accounts. But the 50K, you can save an extra $20 off with this code here. And then the 10K, there's no promotion, but it has a really good bang for its buck at $229 for a directly funded account. So that's everything that is going on with these different companies, and everything will be linked in the description for you. So everything from the articles that we went over, the trading view, the 500 sub giveaway video, and then all this stuff here. So thank you guys so much for your support and your time, and especially the love the past couple months. I really, really appreciate you guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to reach out to me at any of these social handles or comment down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I appreciate you. I hope this video was helpful in some way. I wish you nothing but the best and most success in your trading journey. I'll see you all in the next video.